Find this life entirely difficult, remember that God is with you. My name is Miriam Uduak Menta. It's the 15th of April. Good morning. You're welcome to the AM Club right here on MX24. You're welcome. This is the AM Club. If you're watching us for the very first time, it is the AM Club on MX24. We're coming to you live from our MX24 studios all on the streets, East Legon, Accra. Our mission is simple. It's to amplify, inform, and inspire with a fun, fearless, and fact-driven on-air experience. We'll be kicking off with some inspiration. The hashtag is My Daily Dose of Vim, giving you an inspiring way to start your morning. Now, from the last 24 hours. Now, for our big conversation, we are celebrating World Day, celebrated on April 15th. It's a global event that honors the importance in promoting creativity, culture diversity, and international collaboration, established in 2012 by the International Association of Arts. This day coincides with the birthday of Leonardo da Vinci, a symbol of artistic genius. The day serves as a reminder of the value of art in our society, emphasizing its role in communication and expression across different cultures. Activities take place worldwide, including art exhibitions, workshops, educational programs, and community events aimed at inspiring appreciation for the art. So today, we're going to be doing our big celebrating that right here on the show, so stay with us. And on the plug, we're throwing a spotlight on the movie Briefcase. Yeah, now the Briefcase, what this Briefcase is all about. So, right here on the show. Remember, you're a major. Join us online. The hashtag is hashtag the AM Club. Hashtag the AM Club. This is MX24GH on all social media platforms. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is MX24GH. Follow MX24 on Ayoba. Join the MX24 channel for updates, or send us your messages on our Ayoba number. That's 059-229-2746. That's 059-229-2746. Visit the MX24 app to catch up on all the fun and excitement of the AM Club shows, featuring engaging conversations, thrilling live segments, and exclusive content you don't want to miss out. You can also reach us via our WhatsApp number. That's 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511. Sending your comments and reactions to everything we cover here on the show. Now, again, you're welcome to the AM Club. We're moving straight to My Daily Dose of Vim. It's time for My Daily Dose of Vim. That's my DDOV. And as always, we are inspired by amazing people whose hard work, great contribution, and selfless sacrifices leave a lasting impact on us. And today is no different. Okay, today we're going to be inspired by Cheryl Lee Ralph OJ. Born December 30th, 1956, is an American actress and singer known for her performance on stage and screen. She earned acclaim for her role as Dina Jones in the Broadway musical Dream Girls 1981. Where were you in 1981? Well, no, for which award for Best Actress in a Musical. Since 2021, she has starred Howard on the ABC mockumentary sitcom About Elementary, for which she won a award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, becoming the first black woman in 35 years to win the award in September 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, Cheryl Lee Ralph. Words powerful, and I wish I could get into the message, but I think that I want to start off from this point where I ask you, parents, that speak life into your children. When you meet people, and not just parents, in fact, friends, people around you, learn to speak life into them, to speak positively into them, because there's a way that words begin to shape people into what they could never or could have never thought they are or they would be in life. And so please be a little kinder. Nicely, speak kindly, especially when you see that in this our recent times that people are going through a lot. It's important to be that little light that shines in their lives, that gives them hope to keep pushing at life, okay? And for you, as you go through this journey called life, and you see difficult times, you see people be ugly and nasty to you, remember that you are rubber and they are glue. Whatever they say to you, it bounces off you and sticks on them. Are we clear on that? Well, that's it for DDOV right here on the show. It's a wrap. We'll be taking a major look at happenings around the world, and that zooms us into Coffee Daily. But before we get into that, we want to take a spot of music to water down all the tension that comes with early morning, running around, and also let that motivation simmer down a little bit. We're going for that music. When we ride back, we'll get into Coffee Daily. BBC within Chin Chin Band. In fact, this is a very beautiful song. The team and I were talking about it being such a refreshing, in fact, for all of us in terms of, you know, the high life music. But I hope you enjoyed that. Welcome back from that break. This is still the AM Club coming to you live from the MX24 studios, only on the streets, East Legon, Accra, Ghana. It's now time for Coffee Daily with Cowboy Coffee. We're going to be taking a quick look at what is trending on X. Loads of conversations are trending. Politics, social life, people's images are being used. In fact, people are trying to show me. And of course, especially on X, so we're going to be getting into that pretty shortly. But before we do, let's talk about something we all want, and that is success. Everybody wants it. Everybody dreams of it. We all aspire to succeed and make a mark in life. We push ourselves to excel, enduring challenges along the way just to be successful, Charlie. When work gets tough, and I bet it will, you need that extra boost to keep pushing forward. And on those days where you need somebody to be there for you, Cowboy Coffee will be by your side. It's a rich, creamy 3-in-1 blend with a great taste and aroma that would aid kickstart your day. So whether you're working or just creating beautiful memories with friends and loved ones, Cowboy Coffee will be there with you every single moment. So no matter where you're at, as you chase after those goals, keep Cowboy Coffee close to stay motivated and going. Remember, Cowboy Coffee is with you every single moment. Now, let's check what's trending on X. And Mr. Tusay, were you looking for this the very special one?
Which one?
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm blessed, beautiful, and very successful.
We missed hearing that though. We missed hearing that.
Yay! I made the impact I wanted to make. How are you doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's trending?
So let's first of all touch off with our page, get to run audience what we'll be doing today on the show. So today we'll be looking at the world of art. Because it's World Art Day today, we'll be talking about World Art Day. We'll have Sedinam Gbeku, who is a visual artist and muralist, right?
Muralist.
Mural, yeah, the ones that draw on the wall.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, the art. We'll have her join us, as well as Benjamin Brobbey. He's a senior art lead. We'll have him join us as well for a conversation on World Art Day. And then, still on World Art Day, David Yankholmes.
Yankholmes.
Hey.
Yankholmes.
Lead art instructor, Sip and Paint Africa. Okay. Sip and Paint. Always wanted to try that, but yeah, we'll have him join us. Then our very own Nuna will be joining us for the spotlight.
Nuna.
That's how I call her now.
Yeah.
Nuna and Nuna.
Bernice. I don't know why I like the Bernice more. And I'm probably one of those people that never really like those. Like if you have a local name, I'd rather I call you by the local name. But I like actually Bernice.
Hey.
Like, you know,
okay.
Someone to be called Bernice. Like, Bernice. Oh, sorry, I'm picking on her. This is when.
So yeah.
Yes.
She's been
superstar
with rehearsals and her script and
pressure.
We'll have her join us as she
at the School of
Performing
Arts. She's come to show us.
Yeah. But she will give us like 3 lines.
3 lines. She has to.
Odai Afotey to join us for a conversation on the upcoming movie. MX24 Sports has also put up a quick roundup in what has been happening. Sports, let's take a listen to it.
Yes, Mr. Im.
But we made a gold star with their 1-0 victory against Young Apostles. Now our level of points against or with Kumasi Santo Kotoko.
Okay.
47. Right. Only Kotoko are on top because 3 in the Ghana Premier League, which is why they are top of the Ghana Premier League. But one interesting thing happened, and the vision hard to forget because Coach Anowoka promised was going to give if his team built to score 2 goals in the opening 25. That didn't happen. This morning, tell you what, he has actually handed his keys to Gideon Ochinim, a sports journalist or a sports presenter of Metro TV Ghana. It's quite a work. So, starting for Coach Arnold Walker, because Richard FC and Hartlepool ended the game with a 1-1 draw. Someone you can see on your screens, but away from the Ghana Premier League in midweek on Tuesday, Arsenal beat Real Madrid by 3 goals. Now that result came out surprising, because Declan Rice scored 2 direct free kicks, wonderful free kicks. He became the first player to score 2 direct free kicks in the Bayern Munich did so in 2013, 2014. Barcelona also did so in 2018, 2019. The Real Madrid also did so in 2021, 2022. Because Benjamin had to beat Liverpool, beating Aston Villa themselves and also Manchester City in the same campaign. Barcelona beat Borussia Dortmund by 4 goals to nil at the Munich Sport. Tell you what, he's become the first player to have scored 10 plus goals, also provided 5 plus assists in a single Champions League campaign. No other player has actually done so. This midweek, the return leg between Arsenal and Real Madrid at Santiago Bernabeu, the return leg of Paris Saint-Germain at Villa Park, and also at the Signal Iduna Park, it's Barcelona who take on Borussia Dortmund.
Right. So
I miss this voice and face.
Those sports round. What was trending in sports over the weekend into yesterday? Sports team led by our very own Sedinam.
Yes.
I nearly added another name. Futuristic Kwame has opened up Futurist Kwame, right, has opened up about supporting this initiative by the Moses Arthur and why it's important to support and create real change. He spoke with Daphne Flashley. I believe this is Phil, the UPSC auditorium.
3 years ago, he was literally my right-hand man. So I had to do the same for him. That's it. Secondly, is because it's young people and his impact and his own nation and his active responsibility as kingdom people are to be here. So those are the only 2 reasons I need it. God and for Moses. And the idea for what's happening here is that it's not a one-stop. We're not just talking. So if you look at what Moses has put together, corporate companies, wealthy people. I don't like being controversial, but maybe you should be a little. Again, he's giving away stuff. He's giving away phones and laptops. These are things that propel people into execution. He has, in partnership with his mentor, also put together a fund that is going to fund 100 businesses. That's how you create real change. It needs to go beyond talks and and all of that, and that's what he's doing here. So first of all, it's not just the enabling environment, it's not just the knowledge, it's not just the information. It is actually the fact that there are resources, there are networks that you can tap into that can actually start putting you in a place of execution. That's what changes everything. The idea of trailblazing is you step on a path that has not been charted and you create a path that others can follow. That's the idea. The idea is growing trees under which shade you might never get the opportunity to sit under. That's what we're looking at doing here. And I believe Moses has done a fantastic job.
Daphne looks so impressed. That girl can't hide her excitement in his life.
Right.
But yeah, Futurist Kwame, fantastic. Yesterday we were talking about him. Fantastic gentleman. He has opened different doors. And again, we can call him a trailblazer. Yeah. He has charted path that lots of people probably thought, it was almost impossible, and left the door open for other young boys and girls to, thrive in those areas. And I think it's fantastic to have watched that. I'm just in so much pain, because I saw my boss when I was like, but he didn't tell us that we are supposed to represent, like,
did not know.
It's not have pain me. It have pain me, but okay.
Last one on this, and I've become very particular about people becoming better versions of themselves. Interesting. The Moses Arthur opened up about why he put together this initiative, the selection of speakers and more. He spoke with Daphne Flashley.
And I've been very particular about people being better versions of themselves, and there's no better way to build, to nurture and establish people outside of premise of knowledge. That builds, actually, not just any knowledge, but knowledge that inspires and builds, establishes people. So as a custodian of knowledge, according as I have been raised and I understand, I just felt the need to, bring out something in someone, because once upon a time in my life, I happened to also be in a similar place, and the words that were spoken to me by certain men shaped the course of, my life, and it's what's brought me this far. So it's just sort of like a give back, and it's been 8 years of doing this. So in my 8th year, I'm anchoring something maybe for the next 10 years of my life, where I'm asking just a very simple question, but it's a very hearty statement. Why are we here if we can do great things? And I felt like the way to stretch to do that was to, first of all, dare to feel at this place and get it done. And a lot of tell the people who have come, why are we here if we can do great things? So if we're able to get another pizza man, chicken man to evolve out of this place, that's employment for Ghana. If we get another Anthony Jamefe out of this place, that's another employment. If we get another person like myself, that's also another 3,000 people ready to be impacted. So it's just that's been like the very, should I say, heartbeat for this event. And we thank God that she's brought today. We thank God that it's been a glorious result and success. And I'm trusting God for the best.
Right. Anthony Jamefe, Chris B, Futurist Kwame, and so many speakers. Why did you decide to go for them? What's special about them, and how do you think that their input is going to help shape the young people that are here today?
Very simple question. A generation where people claim other people's sacrifices but refuse their processes. They claim other people's anointings but refuse their sacrifices and process. If you look at speakers, these are people who've been through a process. You hear it in their stories. And Makeda spoke, you heard her story, you heard Anthony. Process. And for me, it's just one thing for the generation to understand that underlining every successful person, I would say that when we say your success is a minimum 2 decades. You don't rush process. True success,
Feel the UPSC or the 12?
Minimum 2 decades. That's 20 years, my guy. Add that to your years. How old will you be?
I'll be 41.
You have time to continue to make your mistakes and make them learn, unlearn. I think that there was a time in my life, in fact, they're still very wonderful friends of mine, that I came around these young men and I'm like, people are serious about this thing called life. People are being very intentional about living, not existing, not showing up at work 8 to 5. Not just saying that, I want to do this charity and donate. They are serious about impacting, making meaningful change or changes in the lives of other people and it affects themselves. So if you're walking around and just existing, allowing life to go through you, or you go through life with no purpose, plan, or big decisions for yourself, or just sitting down and planning your life and saying that, listen, I'm about to do something. And if there's nobody in my life, in my family, in my society that is an example to me, I will be that example for other people. I think that that's a huge disservice to yourself and to God for creating you. Yes.
Right.
And I think God should just kill you. I'm sorry. Because you're wasting your time. Anywho, no, Saturday straight. Don't go to Kofi. Don't go to any other. Go straight to Saturday. Go straight to Saturday.
So I saw it. I was like, okay, is it because of what I heard yesterday about the suit? I don't know if that was it.
Yeah.
But then I came and I was like, totally different.
Some people have
totally different things.
What is happening there?
So there's a trend, more or less like so. You know Where Them Boys, the song by Black Sherif in his Iron Boy album. I think people are making their own renditions of the song. And Sarkodie did more or less like a clap back to naysayers. Yeah.
No, that's not what I want to talk about. What I really want to talk about.
That is what is here.
Shame on them.
I'm told that the lyrics are not too good for this morning. So we'll skip it.
So that's why I'm not going to go into that. But come back a little bit. He gives some shout outs to Amare.
Amare, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, so this is what you're looking for?
No.
Okay.
This is Big Brother Tins. So he's giving Big Brother Tins. But the bigger conversation is the fact that, a bank is using his lookalike. I think everybody was just fine with this whole lookalike thing, with them showing up at events.
For me, Mimi, even if it was you.
Yeah.
And you, amen, you get a brand ambassadorial deal.
Yeah.
And then there's a lookalike of you. And then in your contract with the ambassadorial deal, yours is just, just being the voice of the brand. Mimi is a part of the brand, but you are not the face of the brand. Your pictures are not on the brand. Do you understand what I mean? And then all of a sudden, your lookalike is representing you, Mimi, on the brand. Won't you feel bad?
But I don't think that's the case for Sarkodie.
Really?
Sarkodie is a brand ambassador for a different brand.
Yeah.
Now, this brand is, I think, trying to, as it were, just throw a bit more light on the conversation of scam and impersonation and fraudulent activities of, different people, right?
Right.
And in so doing, a lot of people, because, Sarkodie has also cut his hair. So,
right.
I mean, very recently, a lot of people actually thought that he was the one on the brand. Until, a lot of people thought he was the one.
Okay.
So that is where the big conversation is coming from. I saw some brand, like big names having a whole social media banter yesterday. I was elated. Really? I was just reading George Quay, Jesse Japon. I think I saw Josiah's own as well. They were just spilling wisdom. Law. That's why all of you have to go to law school.
But it's interesting how the conversation has shifted from what you're saying to this. Yes, because when I said that was
needs to buy. What my aunt trying to make a cry.
Everybody just talking. Sheldon's reaction.
This boy is just okay. Since it's not there, let's just move on.
Yeah, let's move on. I saw something else. Amare is still trending.
Yeah.
Boko is trending. Kwesiata Medical. Why are they trending? It's interesting how a lot of music, because I saw Kofi. I don't know who Kofi is.
Kofi is supposed to be trending.
Is it Kofi Kinata? Okay.
A pretty boy.
Happy birthday. Oh, today's his birthday.
Today's his birthday. Happy birthday to you, Kofi Kinata.
Should we sing for him?
Should we sing?
And out to them, man.
No. Mom said he doesn't want to deal with our crooked voices this morning. He doesn't want stress.
Okay, so today I celebrate myself, not perfect, but perfectly me. Happy birthday to me, Kofi Kinata. New song drops today.
I love him.
Peace out.
I love Kofi Kinata. It's not even a joke. Like, probably, I'm not going to really say this, but let me just say this for the benefits of the conversation.
Right.
Probably the only male musician in Ghana, not in Ghana, in the world, I would dare to marry. Probably, I'm not a huge fan of musicians. Like, I'm really scared about all the groupies and all of that stuff. I'm really scared. I don't know if you're gonna lie. And it's not about insecurity.
Right.
See, the girl them too, when they like the artist, they'll come for him. I don't care. I don't care what you say about that. But I'm just saying that, like, he's the guy that I'm like, because I think he has a lot. Like, the boy is wise.
Yeah.
I think his wisdom, like, precedes him when he's coming. It's over. Like, he's too young to be that wise. Like, he's just too wise. Yesterday, I saw a video of him on social media talking about his mom asking him, why does he have a song with a lot of a melody inside? Because, it's an insulting. And he was like, oh, he's not the one. That's not his song. But you know that's the song. He's like, no. It's Donzi. Donzi. Sang that song. And as old mama, Auntie Amma doesn't know that his boy is like he always says that his mom is always advising him, Charlie, when you go serve your bosses, but his mother doesn't know the magnitude of force he is out here. His mom apparently doesn't know, and they live in their innocent.
Right.
But yeah, happy birthday to you, Kofi Kinata. Keep shining, keep shining.
Okay, my people are also here, but
oh, this one, I saw this one and I'm super excited.
New video of Kofi Adam.
Yes, Kofi Adam when he...
Oh, right.
He was in look at him, look at him. He's walking by himself.
Yeah.
Let's listen to the video. Let's watch it. Let's
All right, thank you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Oh, I wish it was when we can leave early. Yeah, we can leave early.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's look at the caption, please.
Yeah. New video of Kofi Adoma shows the TV personality and content creator making gradual process towards full recovery. And that's from Sika Official.
Oh, I'm so excited.
He was in Ghana, and the last time we saw him, he was really emotional about the whole thing. We are wishing him a speedy recovery because we really want to see him back creating content.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him back.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So I think that the Kofi trend is about Kofi Kinata. So both his birthday and then his TGMA nominations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Dang.
Best art, best high life artist, best high life song, Ify Kuma Broken Heart. Best music video, Antiama, record of the year, Antiama, songwriter of the year, Saman, and then album or EP of the year, Kofi.
Yeah. And I am rooting for him to win all of it.
Right.
I am rooting for him. He's not in the year category, is he?
No.
That's actually very strange. Anywho, I mean, it's DJM.
Yeah. So yeah, that is Kofi is trending, but then quickly rush to Rosie, their mother. I don't know what that is.
Okay, so I was watching the Rant and Buns thing yesterday.
Right.
With Harold Hayford.
Hayford, yeah.
Hayford and Educator. I don't know why. I was actually working on a budget for a client. And I thought, I said, hey, you know what? Because the Kobe is I want to take a break to really see how I could slash up that budget and then go and collect my money. So I was just sitting there. I was like, let me just go through YouTube. So I actually watched the things about our plots.
Yeah.
I watched the entire thing. Took a few breaks, but I watched the entire thing. And I think that I see why a lot of people were missing Gisela and what's her name? Amabella. Nah. I see why. And I think they have their own now. Yeah. Congratulations to them. But I see why. And number two, I think that the directors could do way better. Producers could do way better. I see that there's a great improvement in the other young lady. What's her name?
Ifeodo.
Ifeodo, she's Adjoati. But I see the interjection a lot. She doesn't allow the person to land. And then Rosie the Amada. She sat through the entire conversation just chilling.
Oh, that's where the Amada comes from.
Rosie the Amada, she was just there. Like, okay. Y'all can interject and crisscross each other here. I'm just going to be pretty and just sit here, okay? Right. But I thought I was, honestly, I wasn't meaning to talk about the podcast, but I thought that was really an interesting position to sit in. Having three hosts and again, she honestly was just chilling. But I enjoyed it. And sometimes some of these things, they show us where we are at as a society. Right. The things that, parents are not looking at when it comes to their youth and how we could do better as a society. Anyway, let's get into our stories for this morning.
Let's do our stories and start off with PURC.
This boy, it's like
those of us who have been complaining about electricity bills, water bills, the thing and lights, we don't get it 247. What time so we don't get it 247?
But they don't have water at all.
I know, right? But it's been increased. So electricity has been increased by 14.75%. And then water by 4.2%. So beginning, I think in May, right? Yeah, in May
it will be effect.
So if you pay roughly about 200 cedis a month for electricity, we should be adding like a 114.75% to it.
It's beyond 10% too.
Beyond 10%. So it's probably like a 20 cedi, 30 cedi adjustment. Yeah.
Still, it's something.
I know, right? It is. It is. For me, I have always had a problem with electricity because the lights, we don't get it the whole day, but bill no bar, boom. But anyways, that is.
Wait, for the people who buy the credit. For those who use the postpaid, they should. I don't think they should be great, but
they should even be concerned because if at the end of the month your bill is like running into, let's say, 500 Ghana cedis, you should be concerned.
Yes, and then also those who are buying the.
Their own is the one who feel more.
Because you are feeling it every week. Every week, blood is coming from your body. Hey!
But aside that, too, Afotey Marking and the MPP visited the Doom and donated some amount of money. They donated a total of about 200,000 Ghana cedis to the residency, to the persons affected in Doom, the market fire that occurred there. And then they called on government to, because government hasn't really said anything about it, aside the region making some rounds.
The regional minister represents government.
But you know what the minority is doing? They're calling on the president to come in.
What should the president come in? He's busy. He just got into government. People, what is this? Hey, so every cock that crows in every corner, he should appear there. No. JJ.
Mighty minority.
Power to the people.
Anyways, let's get into our stories for this morning. Start off with the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, PRC, as it has announced an upward adjustment in the average end user tariff for electricity by 14.75% and a 4.02% increase on water tariffs across the board for all categories of consumers. In a statement, the Commission justified the decision, stating that the adjustment is in line with its quarterly tariff review mechanism as outlined in its rate-setting guidelines for the periodic adjustment for natural gas, electricity and water tariffs. According to the Commission, the adjustments are driven by 4 key variables. That is the CD and US dollar exchange rate, the inflation, electricity generation mix and the cost of fuel, mainly natural gases in the electricity production. Now, the move, the Commission explained, is intended to avoid both recovery and under-recovery of revenues. The announcement of another upward adjustment means that in less than 1 year, the average Ghanaian consumer has cumulatively borne an 18.97% increase in electricity tariffs and a 5.20% increase in water tariffs, a situation that adds further strain to the already fragile economic conditions. However, Ghanaians have kicked against this adjustment and are hoping for a better response from the PRC and PURC coming up in this week or by the week or even before the 1st of May, which the PRC says this is going to kick-start. We'll bring updates with regard to that. But now let's turn our focus to Parliament, where the Minority Caucus in Parliament has called on the government to expedite efforts to reconstruct the Doom market, which was recently gutted by fire. According to the minority, the incident has severely affected the livelihood of traders, necessitating urgent government intervention. Now, the fire outbreak occurred in the early hours of Friday, March 21st, 2025, destroying several shops and goods worth millions of Ghana cedis and leaving many traders devastated. Now, the caucus led by the minority leader, Alexander Afotey Marking, visited the affected areas yesterday, Monday, April 14, 2025, and donated an amount of 200,000 Ghana cedis to support them. They also appealed to the government to release funds for from the constituency fund to aid the victims. Now, while empathizing with the traders, Afotey Marking assured that the minority would raise the matter on the floor of Parliament and push for the necessary support to help the traders rebuild their lives. On your screens are some members of the the minority leadership. There you see Alexander Afenya marking deputy majority leader. Also there you see the former Ashanti regional chairman of the NPP, Chairman Wuntumi. You see Jerry Ahmed Shaib, as well as other members of the caucus. We also saw Frank Anodompre in some of the shots. So these are pictures from their visit to Kumasi yesterday. Now, away from that, let's do environment, where the Ghana Armed Forces have commenced a series of targeted anti-galamsey operations across all 3 commands in a renewed effort to clamp down on illegal mining activities in protected areas. Now, these surgical operations aimed at minimizing collateral damage while dealing effectively with the menace form part of a broader national strategy to preserve the environment and water bodies. The operations were carefully coordinated to tackle galamsey operations simultaneously across the North Central commands. Now, in the Northern Command, the military focused in Bole and along the Black Volta Basin areas, which have seen a surge in illegal mining activities in recent years, were tasked with dismantling mining camps and seized by illegal operators. Now, these interventions are expected to curb the continued pollution of vital water bodies and protect farmlands that have been adversely affected by destructive mining practice. Now, the Central Command's operation was centered within the Nkwai and Mankranso, where several galamsey sites were uncovered. Now, meanwhile, the Southern Command carried out similar operations in the Jerusalem Enclave and the Sebeb Forest Reserve. The operation of multiple excavators and related equipment, as well as the demolition of illegal structures erected by miners within the Ghana forces, mining the integrity of Ghana's forest reserves and water bodies, and support the ongoing fight against illegal mining. There you have it. Some mining sites destroyed yesterday by the armed forces in its clampdown on illegal mining across the Northern, Central, and Southern Command yesterday. Away from that, in line with celebrating French culture and promoting the French language in Ghana, Alliance Francaise Accra, in collaboration with the French Embassy, has organized a vibrant Francophone parade in Accra. The event highlighted Ghana's growing role in the community following its full membership status last year. Now, officials say the celebration marks a new chapter for cultural and educational cooperation. Now, there's more in the following report.
French and language in Ghana, Alliance Francaise partnership with the French parade in the capital. The event presented cultural groups, language enthusiasts, and diplomats in a display of art, music, and language that underscore growing in the Francophone world. Ghana joined the International Organization of Love in 2006 and was granted full membership status before. This milestone enables Ghana to showcase its democratic values and rich cultural heritage on an international stage while benefiting from deeper cooperation in education and trade with French speaking. The significance of the celebration and the opportunities this status presents community could open change and development.
Today we are celebrating as part of the Francophonie Week. We had a tour to the principal streets of Accra to get our population aware about Francophonie, which also gives us opportunities as other Francophone countries, culture, investments in our youth, commerce, and then also expanding. We have always spoken about Ghana being surrounded by Francophone countries. Well, today we are Francophone too, and we believe that it's an opportunity for us to showcase and bring many more people on board.
Also addressing the media, the national correspondent for La Francophonie in Ghana called especially the youth is the study and use of French language. According to him, a paradigm shift is underway to make French education more attractive, relevant to the Ghanaian population.
This is a celebration for language, French culture, and then let's say cultural diversity. Ghana, as we all know, is a country that is being attracted by so many people because of how we go about things. And we believe that with the French language, we can go far. We are redefining the French language. We know many people don't like the language. Why? Because they think that the language is difficult. And we are making sure that indeed, why not find a new French for Ghana? Are we supposed to really just be academic, or do you think that there is something that we can do much better with the French language? And indeed, the Council of La Francophonie is working seriously on that to make sure that the language is made accessible to everybody. And again, also is for a purpose. We are talking about interpretation. We are talking about tourism, culture. We are talking about business. The Francophone world is moving almost $7 billion in terms of trade volume. So what are we doing as Ghana? What is Ghana doing with the market that is there? I think it's very important. That the French language shouldn't be a barrier to people. It should be for exchange, diplomacy. And as you know, in terms of insecurity, it's very important that information sharing, if there's a French is a barrier to Ghanaian, I don't think we can make far. So please, we're calling on Ghanaians to really understand that there's going to be a new paradigm shift as to how the French language is being understood by Ghanaians.
As Ghana strengthens its engagement with the Francophone world, initiatives like this parade reflect a broader commitment to multilingualism, cultural exchange, and regional integration. For MX24 News, Augustine Adam Kobutu Saint.
Now, celebrating the brilliance and resilience of Africa's youth, the Africa 100 Awards recognized young, successful, and young individuals making significant strides. The event organized the vision empower, inspire, foster networking opportunities among emerging entrepreneurs on the African continent. Now, the organizers of the Africa 100 Awards spoke to MX24 News about the rationale behind the initiative.
This award is basically to promote and celebrate Africans that are doing well, young Africans that are doing well. The foundation is all about trying to put young African leaders on the map, global map. So we bring them together and let people see what they are doing and let people know what they are doing. It's networking. They say preparation meets opportunity. We have people from diverse culture, from different parts of Africa coming together in one room. So we believe opportunities for networking. I'm into real estate. I want to expand to Ghana. I want to expand to Rwanda. I will meet somebody here. And from there, it becomes a global business. So that's the major objective of coming together to this event. Annually, we organize 3 major events. We have the Africa 100, where we bring 100 most influential Africans. We have the African CEO Summit, where we bring business leaders together, young business leaders. And we have the Global Leaders Summit, where we create a network between African young exceptional youths and young exceptional youth.
Now, some award winners also spoke to MX24 News about what this recognition means to them.
My name is Dr. Angel Josephat Natianota. I am the founder and managing director of HR World Limited. I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers of Pan-African Leadership Youth for honoring young leaders across Africa continent. Means a lot to us.
My name is Unwaiko Orwell, and I'm the CEO of Travel Wales Nigeria. I'm a travel agent by profession. Message will be to young Africans, because this is a young African summit, and what I'm going to say is, as a young African, you just have to keep striving and keep going hard, because first, the odds are not in our favor. Because they see us as lesser people, but we have to show them that we are more than what they see us as, and we have to strive for the best.
I am a clinical and founder of Apex Speech Medicals. It's a mind-blowing event. It's it shows that what we are doing in the health sector is going off not only in Nigeria, but it's also expanding in other sectors, which is other African countries. So the recognition means a lot to us. It means a lot to my organization. It means a lot to the health sector. It means a lot to Apex Speech Medicals. So this is it.
And we thank for being awarded of African 100. I'm so grateful to be awarded today. Thank the team, thank the organization for well-being, for doing a well-done job, for nominating me. I really appreciate all the way from Nigeria to Ghana. I really appreciate. Thank you.
And those were some award recipients of the Africa 100 Awards that took place over the usual. Congratulations to all award recipients. Mimi, why?
Oh, I think, did I see one or two Ghanaians there?
I saw Kobiche on the...
Yeah, I think I saw Anita Ekufo as well.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
I really don't know.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. So I think my only worry was I just saw a lot of Nigerians, so I was wondering if it's a Nigerian thing. But then again, I think Dr. Adeyemi was in Ghana for it. Yeah. And so big shout out to you. I don't know whether he's still here. You should find him and bring him into the studios. But Dr. Adeyemi, I saw your calls. I'll call you. I definitely would say, I'll call you.
I'll call you.
I will call you. But yes, I think it's a great initiative. I think a lot of Ghanaian youth or African youth should continuously be encouraged to keep pushing and coming up with great initiatives to make, so to be independent, not depend on government. Again, government doesn't make the system conducive for them to be able to thrive in their businesses. But whilst at that, if it's not, you need to to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with Betway. Place bets and share your codes with friends, fans, and followers. If they place their bets using your code, then yeah, there you are. You've influenced them to get into, of course, it doesn't matter if it's a win or a loss. If they bet, you win. You get to get a percentage from any bet they place, whether they're winning or losing. So there you are. You are the bet influencer we've been looking for this entire time. And so this is our opportunity to take part in these terms and conditions. Definitely do apply. Now, let's get into our stories for this morning. CAF has confirmed African legends Asamoah Gyan and Clement Torre as assistants for the official draw for the CAF African Schools Football Championship Continental Finals in Ghana. The event will take place in Accra from 23rd to 26th April. Other participants include Abedi Pele, Ajwa Abayo, Robert Kediaba, and Amanda Dlamini. The competition will feature 8 nations in both boys and girls under 15 years categories. CAF capacity building programs will run parallel to the competition to develop future African talent. South Africa holds the girls under 15 title, while Tanzania holds the boys under 15 title. Winners of both categories will receive $300,000 in prize money, with runners up receiving $200 and bronze medalists receiving $150,000. The Mutsepe Foundation donated $10 million goal after just 53 seconds was enough for Bournemouth to beat Fulham and claim their first Premier League victory in almost 2 months. The Cherries enjoyed a lightning-fast start at Vitality Stadium, and Semenyo bent a cool finish past Band Leno after snatching possession from Antoine Robinson. seeded American Ben Shelton saved 3 match points to claw past qualifier Bona Gojo 4-6, 7-6, 7-6 at the newly upgraded clay court event in Munich. The pair's maiden meeting gripped fans for 2 hours and 25 minutes under spring sunshine in Bavaria, and it was Shelton who kept his cool under pressure to prevail in a big serving clash. All the details, place your bet, and of course if you are getting someone to place their bet, there's no better way to convince them to place their bets than now, because of course it's time for you to win even if they lose at any of their bets. So it's time for you to get into that. Jump onto their website, get more details on this one. We're moving straight to entertainment right after this.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Growing up as a young girl, it has always been my dream to work in the banking sector. Right after my national, I was employed in the banking sector, and then in 2019, I lost my job. The love I have for kids and events and the passion to create something. Popsicles Ghana creates cold treats and desserts, ice cream cones. We have customers that we supply to for their personal enjoyment. Good afternoon, my name is Get. Yes, ma'am. Yes. We have a bucket of ice cream available. I started Popsicles Ghana alone, right from my kitchen to my... And now we are here. And staff, and 3 contract staff, making a total of 6 people. 4 ladies, 2 gentlemen.
I've been working with Popsicles for a year now, and I can tell you it's so beneficial.
I started working with Popsicles Ghana in 2020 as a transport manager here, but because of the training, I know how to do productions. At times, she sent me to Volta region, Ashanti region to go and train people about how to do production with raw food from the farm.
The best decision I've ever made in my life is to start a business. It gave me the flexibility of time with my with my friends. Popsicles has introduced me to a lot of great people, raising
me Toma, me Manu, the co school, me Madame for former me chain, no lady Jenny. And say no, yeah, bet me I can say area had a jatum.
I get exposed to people out there. I get to know more about fruits, how beneficial they are to our health. I also get to buy some of my needs and wants without depending on anybody.
Our target market at Popsicles Ghana. Children, people who are lactose intolerant, people who are diabetic and want to take cold treat or still have to take ice cream without sugar. Starting a brand in Ghana has not been easy. We've had our ups and we've had our downs. We source our raw materials from far on so much water, and so on and so forth. We've been able to cut down post-harvest losses of some of our farmers that we source our products.
Just a workplace, it's a family. This is called home because I get to feel like I'm living with my own parent. She treats me like not just a worker but her own daughter. Take care of my needs. I'm actually her bestie.
Popsicle Ghana to me because I've been able to gather some money enough. I've enrolled myself in the University of the People in America as an online student.
I want to be a student of Central University. That means I have to save some of the money, maybe in case of food, clothing, or anything.
In the nearest future, we want Popsicles Ghana to be a household name, serving each child a popsicle each day. Fruit on a stick in a delicious manner.
I can tell you, Popsicles Ghana is just the best.
I want to urge each and everyone out there
wanting to get a handiwork, is there stressed or you are depressed, just walk in.
Our boss will treat you. She will mentor you up to a point that she knows that you can be on your own.
Popsicles Ghana remains your healthy option to snacking in Ghana.
We are of Ghana.
Odai.
Everybody, you're welcome. Daily. My name is Daphne Flashly as usual. I give you trending news in GH and
I'm blessed, of course, very beautiful and very successful.
You look amazing. I love the hair.
Oh, you love it?
Yes.
Oh, I was so scared of wearing this hair.
No, why? Try some.
No, I've not.
You see the way she's saying, I know. I've never tried anything new before.
I've tried many new things.
Yeah.
Many new things.
Yeah.
But curly big hair, this is actually
you
very
know
good.
I like big hair, right?
Yeah.
Bigger. This is bigger. I love big hair. Very, very big hair.
Never. You see my kind of hair. I like slim, cute hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we're living a little bit more this year. So, what's in the world of entertainment?
Okay, let's quickly get into it. I hope Afotey is suing EcoBank. This story was trending, and
I was actually going to bring Jesse Japan on the show this morning. We didn't get him, so he would speak to us. They were on social media murdering the See, get to intelligent people in your corner.
Okay.
Because why am I not doing anything? Like, I have budget to prepare. I forgot budget and I was reading George Quay, I was reading Jesse Japon, I was reading some like intelligence submissions on some. I'm like, oh my God. Hit me with the intelligence, guys. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
So Sarkodie is suing EcoBank. But today, you know, that story was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
We spoke about all of that. Yeah. But look at content creators and reacting to it, especially the lookalikes. And so we have Kim Promise lookalike who is reacting to that, and he's not happy. Now he had the guts.
Yeah, he had the guts. Like who?
He had the guts to come on social media. Video that is trending since yesterday evening, saying that because they eat. That is the way they eat. Yes, and I know that's and I know that's how you're like all the videos. Ooh, how dare you? Because the person has worked hard, made his name, and you want to feed off his image. That is crazy. And so that is what is going on this morning. Ghanaian content creator Robert GS has expressed disappointment over reports that rapper Sarkodie has taken legal actions against EcoBank Ghana for using a lookalike in one of its ads. Robert GH, who bears a striking features, should be allowed. Robert GH, who bears a striking resemblance to Sarkodie, believes that individuals with similar features should not be allowed to pursue business opportunities without interference from celebrities. He stated that he's striving and making a living and wouldn't back down if any celebrity tried to interfere with his ambassadorial deals. That God also gave us this image. Robert's GH comments suggest a sense of frustration and assertiveness within the industry. Wow. It's the guts for me. It's the guts for me.
He's lucky he has someone like Kim Promise who's not taking him on.
No, but for me, I saw other, posters where it's not just Sarkodie's image. There were other images of, people that were used. Yes, I actually saw that yesterday. So I understand all of it.
Yeah.
And I understand that, okay, Sarkodie, this didn't sit well with him. I get it. But for you to make a whole video, which we'll be taking a look at the video soon, for you to make a whole video talking about because we look like you, my Diana, that's Juma. He said that is a Juma. No. That is what he said. That is what he said. That's what he said. And so, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, let's take a video. We'll be right back and talk more about this issue.
Sanyo Marina, you complain with industry, you can't move the canoe. Sarkodie, idea we any shame. Unyanamo Kotwa, Fancy Yabobra. Yamia, don't you ever say in William for Sew? And I ever said when you do dig a cry, a peck a credit, na yet ye. And you would dimpo, and you would dim. Sabi, Namina do William, and the William Nibiaba Rashobi. It's a money panel from Pejuma and the duo. We don't really, we don't go here where they can know. Yeah, so by this time, we no go here where. We don't go here because who said, I maybe as a come I say, yeah, falas, and they look like 40, who say will be using the image in your image. And I don't know about me. Nankanyamia, do my massa Kubank, for I say, made a minister Kim Promise essence, This is here called just no almost someone Tom Cassette, and I'm not Tom City, and I'm campaigning. Don't be in a free so, and can make him promise and keep a free company. So keep a free ambassador that don't so keep a free so. Make chance I'm the baby, Ober, Bo and Obiane. Many black people would be finance and them in the court case. I formed it out. Another go flop. When I catch up, don't be finance and number so.
And this is where how dare you? But I don't know. Let's take a look at this. This is just by the way. And there's a strong law that I want to bring up here.
Please.
There's something called right of public, I don't know. For a public figure, to have the right of his image. Yeah, so there's something called right of public publicity or something. And with that, the public figure has a right to his image, how he sounds like, looks all of that. So I get that maybe Sarkodie's team is aware of that. But what I feel this case was not necessary about is the fact that a perfect look at this case, Ford versus Medlar. So we have Medlar, who is a Grammy Award-winning artist in the 90s, and she was doing really, really well. And Ford Company, the motor company, went to her and asked her that they wanted her to sing a song on their ad. And they couldn't get her. She didn't get the money. She wasn't agreeing with the money or something. And after that, they went to one of Medlar's backup singers and told the backup singer to sound just like Medlar. So with that, with the right of privacy and right of the public image or whatever, with that she stood on that and then took it, and she was whooping $400,000. Was then 1980s. That was them, so that was huge money. Because they used her sound, even though it is not her, they used this in a purpose of trying to sell her. So in this case, it's different for me because they were not trying to look like, I don't get it, look alike, but they were not trying to like, oh, this is
as you're speaking, I was enjoying it until you got here. So you're speaking as PR for EcoBank. Because,
I'm not speaking as PR.
Exactly. So let's not assume that the intention was not that.
Okay.
Also note that when the example you cited, intent is important.
Okay.
To consider in this conversation. Context is also very important.
But the intent.
So wait.
Okay.
The Ford versus Medlar, the intention was to have a voice that sounds exactly
like Medlar.
So if anybody hears the sound, they want to know that they want the person to feel like they are listening to it, and then in effect benefit from the brand Medlar, if that's the pronunciation of the name.
Medlar.
They want to benefit from that image. You cannot benefit from that for free. And so if you're gotten exactly, instead of just getting to sing a song, they might not sound like me, but all you need is someone to sing a song. We have a lot of, like, do you know the Gino song?
Gino, truly.
Who cares? But imagine they had, right, and oh yeah, on that one. Everybody will immediately think that,
it's a
that is a fear.
Right.
Now, if that was not a fear owns a right to that sound, she will come for you.
Yeah.
All right? The intent of EcoBank, when you read this thing over here, we are live with our anti-fraud campaign, can be deceiving. So they have very clear intentions of giving the society that education that, oh, people have seen this, you might immediately think it's Sarkodie. So indeed they are benefiting.
They're still benefiting from...
The whole idea is that, oh, don't assume it is Sarkodie. But you cannot read. This case, I'm not going to read this thing.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So the first thing I say, oh, Sarkodie Asangane, EcoBank way.
You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that you can't this. You will look at this and think this is Sarkodie.
Bro, you cannot tell me what I can see. Can you say that I wear 4 eyes? Do you know what I care about in life?
Okay.
Do you know what I care? I don't care about billboards and all of these things.
Okay.
So when I see it, I'm not going to waste my time, or not waste, but spend my time reading and looking for, unless of course I have business with EcoBank, so I'm interested in whatever graphics or things they put out there. So if this could spark a conversation, because I know there's a whole brand team, there's a whole marketing and sales team, right? I knew exactly what they were doing. My only understanding which contest we are suing. Are we suing because we know that their intention is to, for a long raise awareness on fraudulent activities, but this is also giving Sarkodie is a ambassador for EcoBank. And by the way, he's also an ambassador for another bank. So the bank is not going to fully benefit from his ambassadorial, his ambassadorial deal. And that is very disheartening. It's going to be very detrimental to the brand that is paying him. So if you want to do something, work with me. You cannot try to prove something without having the origin. So if let me give you a very clear example. If I put this cap, if this was a cap, and I put it here, and I had Cowboy Coffee written here. Cowboy Coffee has a font they use. The letter. If I want people.
Let's see. Anyway, we're moving on to the next story, and this story is so dear to my heart because we have Amare. I spoke about it yesterday. Amare, who performed at the Coachella. Amazing. She was.
Someone says I look like her.
The lip.
And the forehead.
The Kylie lip.
And a bit of the eye.
Hey. Hey.
Superstar.
This is not Amare.
Look alike. Hey, look alike. Hey, now you're look alike.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, and one.
Amare look alike. Now, some person may look alike. One person may look alike. Oh, Anita Eskin.
Anita Eskin.
Yes. So she has a hairstyle that once I take off this boho wig.
The short hair.
Yes, that's my new look. And she will sue me for image theft, but it's okay.
Unless she trademarks the hairstyle.
Yeah, but I mean that hairstyle has been there before she but no, she looks amazing in it. So
She looks amazing actually. Like
she's lost some weight.
Oh, girl.
People.
Anyway.
Life and living it.
Anyway, when you talk about Amare, this story is dear to my heart because what she did on the Coachella stage, I'm sure people going home from her set are going to Google Ghana music, are going to listen to them, are going to go like, wait, what? We have this? And now this is...
do better. Anyway,
guys,
good job.
I'm so sorry for that. I mean, it's not our fault. It's not our fault.
Push raise your children in Ghana.
Well, we're moving away from that. We're taking a look at some international stories, and we have P-Square who testified against their brother in court yesterday. So
which of their brother, Jude?
Yeah.
They both testified against Jude. Lie.
Testified against him in court yesterday. So Jude has a problem with the EFCC. We spoke that time about fraudulent activities. Yesterday he went to testify against his brother, saying that he never saw his funds when he was starting with the music. And yes, testify.
Please get into the story.
Well, Peter Okoye of the Nigerian music duo P-Square has testified against his brother Jude Okoye in a money laundering case involving 1.3 billion naira, 1 million naira, and 34,537 pounds. According to Peter, Jude, who managed P-Square's finances, secretly established Northside Music Limited to collect the group's royalties without his knowledge. Peter discovered that Jude and his wife owned the company, with Jude holding 20% shares and his wife holding 80%. Peter claimed Jude's control over P-Square's account in EcoBank, Zenith, and FCMB led to frequent disputes and restricted access to funds. A notable incident was when construction in Okoye was stopped without explanation, with Jude allegedly saying, as you leave P-Square, you leave the money. Jude has denied all allegations and pleaded not guilty to the 7-count charge brought by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Yeah. Zone brother. That story does. Money doesn't know a family.
This is family food. Nigeria version.
We need Steve Harvey to come again.
Steve Harvey is too small for that case. No. This case needs Jerry Eze.
Jerry Eze, hey. Wow, it's crazy.
Charlie, this family is going through a lot.
They're going through a lot, Going through a lot. Fame, money, it doesn't come easy. You lose people.
Bad.
It's really,
I really
sad.
do. Charlie, I hope they find God, though, and they find themselves. No.
Right.
This is very disheartening. It's like every time we wake up, their issues get worse. Because imagine, if he's able to walk free from this case, Charlie, this eternal hatred. Do you get what I mean? Eternal hatred for his brother. Like, there shall be never... I don't know how you come back from this. Like, your brother stands in court and testifies against you. I don't know how you come back from this. Charlie. That's sad.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is all we have for you
That's
today.
it?
Yes, that's it. Right, once more.
I was enjoying your company. You know, I like it when you come here.
Yes, exactly.
You bring your extra light.
Well, I'll come and borrow your hair very, very soon. Well, this is what we have for you today on Entertainment News segments. My name is Daphne Flashy. I'll see you same time tomorrow. Follow us on all our social media pages at MX24GH in case you missed it. There's so much on YouTube, so much on our website, so much on our app. My name is Daphne Flashy one more time. See you. Bye-bye.
Well, in today's dynamic business environment, a robust workforce is pivotal to achieving success. This is why we have thoughtfully designed our corporate health insurance plans to empower your employees and bolster your organization's performance. With Equity Health Insurance, your investment transcends ordinary insurance. It represents a commitment to the future of your company. Our health plans are individually tailored to needs of your employees, offering comprehensive and exceptional benefits, of course, for your employees. Our support goes beyond administrative tasks and premiums. At Equity Health Insurance, we are dedicated to standing by your side throughout the entire journey. So please feel free to reach out to us on 050-1515-124 or 0539-135-073 so that we can further enhance the level of service we provide to you. Equity Health Insurance, we say always here for you. Now, are you looking for the best value data and voice offers that are tailored to your unique needs? At Telecel, we understand everyone has their own preference. That's why we have the unbeatable Made For Me bundle, made just for you. The Made For Me bundles are affordable, customized data and voice packages personalized for you. Simply dial *5# that's *530# or download the Telecel Play app to subscribe to your special Made For Me bundle. Telecel, connecting energies. And that's it For Coffee Daily, we're moving straight to Lifestyle Daily. The conversation today, it's big. For art lovers, this is the time for you to join the show. Even fully, if you were sipping on something and looking aside, this is the time to focus. Okay, we're about to have a big conversation. Do not. We'll be right back.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Here's Kwame and Yao. After hours of planning, both have locked in the same perfect multi-bet. Big win for United, over 1.5. And both teams to score in the London Derby. But who could have Leicester over City? Or a high-scoring game at the Bridge? There's nothing worse than having your perfect multi-bet missing. But there's nothing better than having it saved. Bet saver. Win, even if your bet misses.
This is a call to you. The dreamers. The ones that see no boundaries.
Dreamers take a chance.
The explorers that chart their own path.
Unlock the vibes, connect the energy.
The ones that dare to challenge the status quo.
Get connected, feel the vibe.
When others try to think outside the box, you wonder, what box?
Catch the wave, enjoy the ride.
To the architects of their journeys. Every connection is an opportunity to explore every experience. This is your call to adventure. Your journey begins here. Be bold, be daring, be free. Connecting passions, connecting dreams, connecting ambitions. Telecel, connecting energies.
Hey guys, let's take a selfie.
Oh, wait.
Woo! The video! We the young are not a complicated bunch. You see, we take each day as a clean slate. Why turn down the volume when you can turn up the vibe? This land wants you to live in the here and now.
The coolest.
There's so much more to see. Come journey with us.
Michael has been exceptional, surpassed all his targets. Let's hear from this year's Staff of the Year.
This wouldn't be possible without a strong relationship. You've been with me through university. All those days of studying together just to ace those tests, which we did, by the way. And those days of the side hustles. You were there. All of these have prepared me for this moment. Cowbell Coffee has been there with me every single step of the way.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
Step into the world of fashion, activities in beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
The all-new season of your favorite evening talk show is here.
You need to work. Can I please get water? I said,
If a man understands that the woman's makeup, sexual makeup, is not same as mine, I need it every 2 days. In fact, some men need it every day.
The Dish returns on your screens with more laughter, inspiration, and powerful conversations with progressive women than ever before.
Brothers, they are my friends.
In trying to please people, you begin to lose yourself. You know who you are. People start to define you.
This season, we're diving deeper into real-life issues affecting women, unfiltered and raw. We're addressing challenges faced by women in our society.
I'm like, how do I want to be in a place where I wake up every day and I have marks, my face is swollen, or something has happened to me some way or the other, and I'm supposed to be covering up and giving an excuse for someone who's doing that to me? It doesn't feel good.
Join us every week as we sit down with incredible women, each with their own stories to share.
If you read my caption, that was
I brought you here to have an interview, and that's what we're going to do. Stories that will move you, challenge you, and leave you thinking long after the show.
Owning your sexuality is understanding and being aware of your individual energy. It's more than the physical, it's the energies that you also come with into this universe.
From the triumphs to the struggle, covering it all.
At the point where I realized help, I said no. I have to stand and talk about mental health.
Get ready for thought-provoking conversations, inspiring guests, and all sorts of heart. This is The Dish, where women lead the conversation. Don't miss out.
The Dish is presented by Epic.
Faith, forbidden love. Every broken pen has a story. Story has a lesson to learn. The question is, how do you fix it? The Broken Pen Show is back. Real and maybe, just maybe, the answers you've been. Hi, ladies. Hi. Together with a cold glass of Nax cocktail. Catch the Broken Pen Show every Thursday on MX24 TV. My name is Yavita, and I am your host. Cheers.
Welcome to a brand new season of VIP Access. That's what we're talking about. VIP Podcast is back in 2024 with a brand new season. It's bigger and badder. From Australia, Nigeria, South Africa, Uganda, Rwanda, and Kenya, Season 4 of VIP Access Podcast will once again host section of Africa's brightest music stars and industry gurus, sharing with you tips and tricks to making it in the game. VIP Access will also highlight East Africa's rising artists in hip-hop, Afro house, classical music, Afro pop, and jazz. Brace yourself for an exciting new season, like the expansion of African music, exploring the role of women in the music industry. We were working. Sometimes we don't even see it in ourselves. VIP Access Season 4 is proudly supported by the Australian High Commission.
With us, passion for gaming will produce unparalleled content like you've never seen before. You're welcome to the VGA Esports Show, where we'll be producing top-level esports gaming stories from all around the world.
I'm walking, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
They put the graphics together again in video graphics in
Esports Show coming soon on
imagine?
KNIITE. It's a decision. That love me.
Amazing. On the show, I am John Jermaine.
I want to find out one thing. What happened with you and Kuti?
One day Kuti calls me and says, bro, I want to do my solo album. Ghana, if somebody go, blah, blah, even for the media space right now, go talk your mind right now, they go talk to you, they go blacklist you. Event organizers, they go, then boom, balance one. One of the times we feature on 9,010 labs. Fluid. So I called him, so speak to my manager. Where?
Patience is a virtue that carries a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Always know that you live to fight another day.
I feel say we musicians, one thing we like do, we know how to create. Yeah. But the business part, we know the add them to whatever we do.
Me right now, as I stand here, everything is about marketing. If I do
the people I was looking up to, these two boys called famous people. Their work looked like they had like they were like 17 people or 20 people.
You're welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24. If you're just joining in, you made the right choice. My name is Miriam Uduak Mensah. Yes, Lifestyle Daily segment is where today is Tuesday. I love it because we get to touch on big conversations that you usually would not hear on the streets of Accra, Ghana. So here you have it. We're bringing it to you live right here on the show. We're getting into it pretty shortly, but before we do that, let's talk about Equity Health Insurance. Yes, the micro health plan. This is our new baby for you, and we need you to get hooked up on that. Healthcare should be affordable and accessible to everyone, regardless of financial status. With this in mind, Equity Health Insurance introduces the micro health plan, a cost-effective health insurance solution tailored for market traders, artisans, small businesses or small business owners and low-income earners. Now, for as little as 52 Ghana cedis per month, you get access to outpatients and inpatient care consultations with accredited health professionals, emergency medical assistance, essential medications, and diagnostic tests. Now, the micro plan is built to ease the burden of healthcare costs, ensuring that quality medical services are within reach for every individual and, of course, for families as well. Secure your health today. Contact us on 050-933-9414. That's 050-933-9414 or 050-999-69010. 999-69010 to enroll today. Equity Health Insurance. We say always here for you. Okay? Now, with Jibu Water, staying refreshed has never been easier. Jibu Water provides clean, healthy water you can trust as your go-to source for drinking and cooking. Now, with our options of our innovative 20-liter bottles that come with a tab and 18.9-liter bottles, your dispensers will have a breath of new life as our clean and hygienic Jibu water flows through them for your consumption. Whether you need a cool drink to quench your thirst or fresh cooking water to make meals taste its best. Yes, clean water makes the meals taste better. Jibu water is the answer to your clean water needs. Order for your clean water today by calling us on 020-9845-817, that's 020-9845-817, or visit our website at www.jibuco.com/GH for more information about our brand. our life. Now, big conversation, we are celebrating World Art Day. Now, World Art Day celebrated in or 15th each year is a global event that honors the importance of art in promoting creativity, cultural diversity, and international collaboration. Established in 2012 by the International So this serves as a reminder of the value of art in society, emphasizing its role in communication and expression across different cultures. Various activities take place worldwide, including art exhibitions, workshops, educational programs, and community events aimed at inspiring appreciation for art. In very recent times, we've seen that a lot of Ghanaians are beginning to navigate towards the conversation art, getting art pieces. In fact, Ghanaians go out around the world to, what do you guys call them? Art...
exhibitions or...
No, those who pick arts.
Art enthusiasts?
Yes, they have a very cute little name.
Creators?
Nah, they go around the world just buying art around the world.
Collectors?
Art collectors.
I like that name. Yeah. Art collectors. It looks like some fancy name for someone who is bored and wants to do something out of this world. Art collectors. And I recently met one. I'm like, so, I mean, when you go to the guy's house, it's just loads of art everywhere, including the garden. Wow. He has a little something for the art he picked in places that are greener, countries that have more of the, there's more trees, these. Why am I forgetting all my names today? I'm sorry, people. It's not exactly very good. It's okay. But yeah, I mean, he's just excited about it. And I'm like, and when you mentioning the prices for the arts, that's where you know that God is good. And I asked him, well, how do you like be a rich child? Because you're just going around picking art, collecting art. Anywho, so I have already, my guests have already been introduced indirectly. So I have Sedinam Gbeku.
Sedinam Gbeku.
Yeah. She's a visual artist and also muralist, not muralist.
No, muralist.
Like, okay. And then we have Benjamin Brobbey, senior art lead at Sip and Paint Africa. Good morning, lady and gentlemen.
Good morning.
And for a lady in this space, let me start with you, because I'm telling you, I know I'm the one who's always shouting that, hey, what's human beings, nobody should target female in whatever, but we cannot go without saying that having a female in the creative art in certain spaces is almost a miracle, because you don't usually see women in that space. And it's sad to say, but yeah, we live in the industry. And so even if women had passion for that, they would rather something else and use that as their, How did you start on this journey, telling yourself that I'm going to be a muralist or a visual artist, nothing matters to me in this world apart from these two?
So for me, growing up, when I was a kid, I was always good at drawing. Yeah. But taking up professionally, it was by chance. So I would say I was kind of a tomboy. So that was
okay.
Yeah, so I was kind of a tomboy, so I didn't really care about the feminine, or I just wanted to do what males were doing. And as you said, males were always nominated. Yeah. So I had a chance to paint a mural in Osu, that's around East Tantra. And that's what started all these murals and visual art. I started doing exhibitions, murals for companies. Yeah, that's how it all started.
So when we say murals, what are those?
Graffiti, like
graffiti, yeah.
Wall paintings.
Wall paintings, because we know. Okay, when you kicked off on that journey to do what, a young scene in that, money aspect, were you looking at getting comfortable? Were you looking at making it like a career instead of just a hobby?
I started as a hobby, but I wouldn't say it was for money. I actually think there was money inside in Ghana because I just know Ghana and art.
They're not friends.
Yeah. But for me, I just wanted to go international. For me, it was just international. Art is international. So I started doing the murals, international like started contacting me, like building companies. So for me, I just want to go. And
so the focus is not to be accepted in Ghana only, but also globally.
For me, I want to be accepted in Ghana. Like, I want to be one of the few female artists or few female muralists to like be big, in Ghana. But also one day,
exactly. This might sound a bit cringy, but I hope it doesn't. Now, sometimes don't you worry about the fact that it might not take care of you for a long time, so you look for something else to do?
Oh, no. Because it is. There's money in it, so I'm like,
now you're taking care of it. Okay, mama.
It's like,
because this smile looks like money smile.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't it? Now, Benjamin, let's jump into what you do as a company.
Okay. Yeah.
For a very long time now, if I'm not mistaken, let's say 2-3 years now, I have seen that this whole party has adopted, and there were paints. And I'm like, I'm Picasso sometimes, when I'm painting, you just, I'm so good at it. Just don't look at my paintings, but I'm great. I have inner painting, So when you meet me on a very good day at a sip and paint, I'm like, I'm super. Clap for me. In a party setting, a beautiful rain. What made a company like yours decide to venture into that, knowing that it wasn't a thing before?
So it wasn't a thing before, but what we did is that we saw for it because we see that Africans or as Ghanaians, we have a lot of platform where you could come and express yourself artistically. You could come and express your feelings. How our normal artists, where you come, everyone is an artist. You just don't know it yet. Yes, basically, everyone is an artist. So that motivated us to. It's catching up.
It's catching up. It is. Because now you go to all the branches I've been to, they've been painting all the branches. But where do we move from here? Because even though you're making if on an international level, you could be doing better. Appreciation for art is catching up, but it's not there. How are we as artists pushing the agenda to get people to recognize that, whether it's an individual or a collective effort to make sure that, people appreciate what we're doing, and even put art together. So explain to me. So you have a painting beside you. Why would I want to buy a painting like that to put in my room? For what?
So I think people do not have enough art knowledge, because something like this, if it's a luxury or how should I even put it, like those museums quality art, it's money. So buy a painting that's like $3,000 or $300,000, there's money, it's appreciates. So art is like an investment, so people do not know much knowledge about it.
Elaborate a little bit on the investment part.
Okay.
Because
let me give an example.
Go ahead.
So let's say, let me put it in 2 ways. So let's say this art, I made it, this is it. And let's say, God forbid I die.
Yeah.
It's going to appreciate whoever it. It's going to go from 3,000 to 300,000 and above.
Why?
Because this, when Leonardo da Vinci was alive, his art was not selling. When Picasso was alive, his art was not selling. I know it's just a perception in the art world that whoever dies or whoever is no more, there's kind of value, kind of like appreciation. There's kind of like legacy that's been left behind. So it's value, and people want to buy that. So it just appreciates, and we can't.
So in classical cases, if you buy this art and you put it in your room, that's like investing in a house.
If you lose your money, you can sell it. Like the art collectors, so you can sell it to them, and they're going to take a fee. They're going to take your money back.
This is what you idea about art investment. You invest in real estate, and also in fact, it's better to invest in art than in cars. I said it. I said what I said because y'all know that baby likes to be taken care of. But I had to be sitting there, and if you are ready to sell it off, or if you think that you have someone who appreciates art more, then you can sell it at a high and then get money and value back. Interesting.
That is why the art collectors, as you said, they all collect art. So they can collect art in like a fee, like $1,000, $2,000. But then when something happens, when an occurrence happens, it just doubles.
Wow.
They're getting the money times 2, times 3, times 4.
Interesting.
That's why most of the rich people, the luxury people, the mansion, they have this art. You just wonder why. It's money.
Yeah.
It's money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges we face? And I'm going to come to you with that same question. What are some of the challenges we face in introducing and just getting people to appreciate what we do as artists?
Yes. So with us at Sip and Paint, one of the challenges we faced was the notion that art is reserved for the rich. And art is something that is for the fancy, like the fancy people. So the normal or the layman, as for art, what am I going to use it for? So that was something that we are trying to, the notion we are trying to dispel. So we are opening it, we are making it accessible, such that everybody anywhere can have that experience and have the feel of art.
There's something you guys note. There's one that has like a pencil drawing that you paint into. And then there's one that they give you a picture for you to paint. That's one. It's Picasso and Da Vinci job. It's not my job. Give me a trace to work in. Also, some of the things that you hear people say is, I mean, I don't understand what this thing is for. So why am I investing in it? Even though it's an investment, when you talk about real estate, you understand buildings. When you talk about other investments that we see, like I just spoke about equity health insurance, you know that you are saving money for a certain thing. But art, so people go that far to think that it is a total waste of time. But also, we've also heard how therapeutic art can be. You want to take us through that?
Yes, arts can be very therapeutic, especially when people, I think in the mental homes or some mental institutions, they use art to help calm people. And when people have psychological issues, art is also used. I think there have been some instances where they will ask, they have different pictures, they'll ask you, what do you see from here? What do you see in this picture? And that is able to tell the psychologist what really you see and how you feel. So art is very broad. Art spans not only visual art, there's the performing art aspect, even fashion is of art. So when we talk about art, and today being World Art, just celebrate all of that put together.
Now, just like many other celebrations that now has come to light for a lot of Ghanaians to even participate in, World Art Day has come to us. How are we leveraging on this opportunity that the world has given us to make sure that people begin to understand what we do and then also, in effect, just participate as much as they can?
So for Paint and Sip Africa, what we are doing is that we are looking at collaborations. We are looking at international collaborations with local artists. We're also looking at putting up an Afro Paint and Sip event. Okay, it's in the pipelines. That event is going to have everything that is arts in there. There's going to be music, there's going to be painting, there's going to be drawings, there's going to be fashion, there's going to be everything in that Afro Paint and Sip event to create the awareness and to create that love, and that to people see that arts is not something for a specific group of people. It's something that anyone everywhere can enjoy. So we are leveraging on this day.
You are. You are. How about you?
For me, what was the question?
I'm talking about how we're leveraging on World Art Day to. I think I had an initial question for you. I forgot that.
The challenges.
The challenges.
The challenges.
Let's talk about your challenges first.
For me, there's a saying that art is not a need; it's a luxury.
It's luxury.
Yeah. So people do not need art per se. It's just this kind of happy feeling. It's just this pride you have in your house. It's just this appreciation for beauty. So people, I feel like in Ghana, people do not understand that. So in Ghana, there's this kind of, if you go to people's houses, it's not original artworks you see. It's this, how do I put it?
Replicas of.
I wouldn't say replicas because.
And
it's like I don't know. It's like, let me give an example. If from Prada, Gucci, goes to your house and sees your clothing and they're all fake products, how would you feel? Like, so if an artist like me goes to someone's house and sees like fake art all over, I just feel like something needs to be done. People don't understand the beauty of art in Ghana. So we, as you were saying, what are we doing? What am I doing? So I've been collaborating with companies to promote art on wall. I've been participating in workshops, joining webinars to promote art.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
Just making sure that people appreciate the world of art.
Yeah.
Do you think that we're going to get to a place where, you know, like the Italians and all these, which country appreciates art more?
Italy.
The Italians do.
Yeah, because in Italy I saw a lot of
artworks.
Like you would think that they live, like their whole life is drawn.
Yeah, the whole building is covered in art.
Yeah, it's a beautiful scene. A few other countries also appreciate art. Greece, yes, Greece, yes. But are we ever going to get there?
I feel like the problem right now is we are trying to copy the international. So let's use what we have. We have symbols, like this kind of. We have stories. So let's say there's a whole building covered in art. You see, if you go to the Italy building, there's this, I've forgotten the name, but it's covered in like people on clouds, the angels, or I don't know if you know, the tempest. There's a story like that. So imagine there's a building in Ghana, and it's covered in the stories, the culture, the history of Ghana. It's going to be a tourist. It's going to be something like, wow, Ghana has this. Created a museum for art. A kind of topic to talk about. So Ghana even structures to like show art. It's just
previous administration. We realized even at our when you they people
be because it's beautiful.
And prior to that, some budgets were released. Why this much?
It was one consummate that was $2 million.
Yes. You know about it. Did it shock you, or it shocked you because it shouldn't cost that much?
It shouldn't cost that.
Yeah. Okay. People think that for doing that kind of stuff. But if you want a country to invest in something like that, you know that the budget has to be in
the hands of the government. We shouldn't leave it.
Sorry, the government. If they have not proven themselves, we cannot leave that into their hands. Maybe a community.
There are people who are strong. We have like level of, let's say, murals or graffiti. If you leave it to them like a project management and leave it to them to manage it instead of the leaders, I feel like
it's going to be nice.
It should only be the artists that are like contributing to the arts of the world, like the walls. You can make it in a way that the community, I think in Brazil, they made a whole community paint a wall. So it was
we should allow artists to just go around and paint our walls. I'm saying these things, but that's how it should be, so that we can have a more beautiful representation of our culture. Why not? Because we've seen some, when you move towards Accra Mall, there was this graffiti artist that put something on the wall. And every time people went there, when you come from airport, or you're new in the country, you go around the mall, you know that you're in Accra, because Accra Day was on the wall. And then when you head towards the cantonment area, you have that base over there. It was nice to see the Eswa government invest in that. Maybe they saw what you see, but we couldn't execute it the way it was supposed to, because budgets was inflated.
And also for us as Ghanaians, most of us don't appreciate art, but the diaspora, when people come in, they appreciate it more than we do here.
So let's do it for them. Do you
I was thinking, like Ghana is Dirty December. You know why Nigeria is taking the head of Dirty December?
Because it's theirs, by the way, people should know that.
Oh no.
It's theirs. It's always been theirs. You know, there's actually a whole community in Nigeria that does Dirty December. I'll give you I think it's in Calabar area. Dirty December was a Nigerian thing. So you shouldn't steal that one. You can own everything. You can own the high life, which is yours. You can own the food and all the. It's yours. But this December has never been. Because, you know what's funny?
The return or something like that.
Yeah, return is ours.
Yeah. Okay.
Of return is ours.
But Dirty December
is not ours.
Really?
Except that we turned year of return into Dirty December.
Oh, okay.
And they named our year of return Dirty December because it was that fun. It was close to what they do in Nigeria. So people, with this history...
But we put it on the map. We put it on the map.
Now it is a Ghanaian thing.
Yeah.
That is what people have to be doing. I mean, all of us have to be doing. Where we take something and own it.
Yeah.
Because we brought year of return, and then we own it so much that somebody had to name our year of return Dirty December events. That's that. Something. So that's why I'm trying to defend it. People appreciate.
Yeah.
I'll something. This is sticky right. It's because it's a great scene for Nigeria.
Yeah.
On this to Nigeria for 4 a.m. parties. If they come for party, then the next day, what are they going to do? They can't go for parties again.
Yeah.
So they go for like creative events. They go for something that will like inspire, like in a different country. They want to see art. They want to understand like the culture of the place.
Yeah.
So, but Ghana, they come. Oh my God.
There's no art there.
Yeah.
They go to
Art center has no art.
Yeah.
It has traders who are selling some art.
Sculpture and all.
But it should be covered in
premium. It should be so good, full of African, but I don't know, it's just old works.
So that's, we come to your comment. We not appreciate it. So if the need
that they're art, they're not good structures in art to promote art in Ghana. Like there's no
that leader used to carry the calabash.
Aquaba.
You remember how far that Aquaba thing went?
Yeah.
Like only family. And at the time they appreciated that lady. And it was a picture. It wasn't even a design. It was a picture. A lot of people started dressing their little girls in Aquaba dresses. And they, like at some point in your life, you have to have an Aquaba picture in your room. I have an Aquaba picture. My little sister has an Aquaba picture. Like every Aquaba picture because in that pushing what we do as our culture was so elaborate, it was so loud. Every child.
So these are some of the initiatives we have started as a so started small. Aquaba, it was if you have something Aquaba. Even in my home, I remember growing up, we had Aquaba there, the lady, and then we'll go back there. We'll get back there gradually. As a company, what we are doing is that we are having painting sessions.
You have it.
We have
I love my producer.
Yes.
This one. So she has a calabash in the pot. This one, your mother has to do it for you.
Yes.
At least by 6 years old, dear. Then you have your own Aquaba
Go to the
picture.
photo shoot. You get dressed.
Yes.
And then you take a picture.
There are no makeups then, but oh my God.
Yeah.
And this, even though Aquaba is an Akan language, every home, Muslim, whether Hausa, everybody had an Aquaba because it represents Ghana. And this is a piece of art that, Ghanaians for a very long time stayed with.
Even still. Even still, you come,
I see it
you see
a lot.
people,
I think even hairdressing shops is there.
Yeah, even
Akwaba,
still,
you know.
it still represents the country. Whenever someone comes, a foreigner comes, Akwaba, they have this, they know.
That's where the sashes and stuff like that come in. The kente is represented. Do you think that we should have a point where, you know, a very key area in Ghana has kente designed on some beautiful buildings, like, you know, the airport area? Because even at airports,
be a good idea. Like,
at the airport, there's nothing Ghana.
Imagine a building is covered in kente paint, like.
Can you imagine?
And when you enter, just full of culture, like art. Like,
I think that would be really nice.
Very nice.
That would be a central.
Can be covered in that because it's still there. It's empty. It's plain. I'm sure as artists, when you look at it, you're like, I do.
Well, that's such a good idea.
Yeah, a good idea.
I mean, it's clean and it's beautiful. Me, I like plain places, faces. Like I don't too many pieces at the place. So the airport is clean and nice for me. But I'm also thinking that does it really speak Ghana? That we are still fighting the name of the place. You didn't get the glad. What Sip and Pace is going to be doing this year
so
for the celebration?
This year we still have sessions going on, and anybody have a, from Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, we meet at Noble, and then we have paint and sip sessions from 4 in Accra, and also Saturdays we have working sessions at I think Pella. So is it Pella? Yeah, Pella. So Pella. Yes, and working you can walk in and make a request. We give you your art board. We give you there's art instructors around. You through anything you want to paint, just feel free. Instruct to help you express yourself, whatever you want. And I think gradually,
how you celebrate this day? Anything you're doing specially to make sure that people appreciate what you do?
Over the years, I was going in for their workshops, exhibitions. Seeing what's going on internationally. So yeah, I'm going to join webinars. I'm going to join summits. I'm going to buy paint. I'm going to do anything art today.
Our day.
Yeah. So
it's
promote through social media. That's what I'm doing.
What for you? I'm going to stay with her a little bit for now because you are doing it personally. That is your job. That is your passion. You are excited about it. What does the future look for you? What are you looking at? Do I know you want to go global, which you are going to go?
Amen.
But what are you doing? What would that mean? What would success mean to you as an artist?
Okay, I'll not talk about the global because that is
the forget it.
I just for now. This is like a learning phase for me. I want to like go more into.
I think bring it here. Let's put it at the front here. You don't know what.
You're hiding the art here. Such beautiful art. Why?
Okay, so this year particularly is to grow, to learn more. So I'm like having courses. I didn't go to art school, so that's why I get hindered to challenge me because I'm not able.
So which means you're natural. In my opinion.
Yeah.
I think being a natural.
It's a good thing and a bad thing because I'm not able to understand some certain I'm just using this to learn to go to more. I did a residency, but it's in Nigeria, but I was doing it in Ghana. I want to do more residencies, more learning, more murals.
I think I'm more excited about the murals.
Oh yeah.
It looks like that. But when you decided to get into this, what was family like? How did parents or family members feel about you getting into that, as opposed to the usual be a doctor and
my dad was a lawyer.
Oh yeah, I knew it was the best for you. But so, how did he feel about you wanting to get into this?
I just like an exhibition, and I had my first exhibition. So I'm like, okay, there's potential. Okay, let me see what you can do. And it's like getting mural contract and all of that. And he's calm for now.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. He's calm for now. And he will be calm forever because we can't afford him.
Yeah, at Kokobite.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a session, like artists come together and we paint. Yeah.
Hey, I love. And so you do that sneaker and what? The lips,
Yeah.
and then on the wall as well.
Yeah, there's an art studio. You can check it out on. It's a La Bonnie. It's like you can paint, do anything over there, like art related to art. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And so what? The mouth is biting on an eye or what?
No, bullet.
Eh. Wow.
Yeah.
And where did you get your inspiration from? For any.
Centered on expressionism, expression of emotions, expression of nature, and also surrealism.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like to create something that you wouldn't think about. Create that will be like to create something that will make you think about life and its experiences and the complexities of human existence.
Wow.
Yes.
That's deep.
I know. This means that when you zoom into the art movie, so yeah, let's go
let me
straight
talk about
into
it. So this is so this is, if you see it, what do you see? What do you see? Let me just ask.
I see a hand on. I believe there's a young lady. So it's just like being prayed for, and oh no, that's her own hand.
Yeah.
Wahala of life.
Okay, so you know, currency represents beauty, value.
Okay.
Because currency go to money.
Yes.
It's like royal clothing. You know, there's like a premium clothing.
Okay.
So this is to portray confidence, portray calmness, because of the background, calmness.
Yeah.
So it's to portray royal. So if you put all in one, it's just the beauty of femininity. Like it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. I just explain it through words.
With words. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's.
Oh. I see why you wanted to do the schooling because
I can't believe.
Yes, but then that's your language.
Yeah, that's my language.
So you see where the complexities come in, where people like can do something but cannot explain what they're doing. Oh, I love this. I love this. So you're just and embracing it in its totality.
Yeah.
The crown, the beauty, the honor, the value women bring.
Yeah.
And just
confidence.
I love it. Listen, I wish you all the very best on this journey. Today being, how do we connect with you? What are your social media handles?
You can connect to me on Instagram, Study the Creator. So it's Study the Creator or Sedinam's Art Life.
Okay.
Creator or Sedinam's Art Life.
Art Life on all social media platforms.
Yeah. So with that, Sip and Paint Africa.
Yeah.
All social media
all
platforms.
Social media platforms. But yours is also good for other things. So how do we invite you for events?
Okay, so on our platform, we have our contact details. On Instagram, we are very active on Instagram. Instagram, Sip and Paint Africa. Our contact details are there. If you have a program, a wedding shower, or maybe a baby shower, or whatever shower it is, you just give us a call.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, we come. We have art instructors. We have art. Basically, yes.
As well, do for business, for hotels,
homes. I do for homes, salons, companies, businesses. Yeah, anyway.
And so how do we connect with you? How do we contact you?
You can connect to me on Instagram. That's Sedinam's Art Life or Study the Creator. Yeah.
Okay. Once we slide into your DM, you respond to your DM.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Okay.
Always.
Right. Okay. Listen, today is World Art Day, and it's celebrated on the 15th of April every year to commemorate and also to share with the world what art's impact is. I recently, and I asked them and they confirmed that I recently found out that art can be a form of therapy for people who are going through mental, problems or mental issues. And so it goes a very long way to impact our society and personally. For individuals who are looking at beefing up their social life, this is also a way to do that. And if you are a luxury type of person, this is also a bougie way to celebrate yourself or to enjoy yourself. And so as we celebrate, let's go out there, support an artist, or just, grab a painting just to support them, just to pat them on the back that they're doing very well. They can do better, or they should just keep growing. We can support these artists. Let's just do that today. It's their day, and happy International World or happy World Art Day to all of you and all artists out there in the world. We love you and we see what you're doing, and keep shining in your own little space. Well, we're moving on to the plug right after this.
Hi, my name is Ruki. I'm a TV host and a self-styled chef. Cooking is my ultimate passion, and it's something I would say is my calling. Now, for those who cook a lot like me, there's one fact they always state. Ingredients decide how tasty your food is. And for me, the game is not the best option considering what's going on in the country. Also, such as water can taste weird and produce too much. It's a no-no for me. My number one choice for cooking is Jibu water. Cooking with Jibu water enhances the flavor of your food. And it's not just that. Unlike other brands where you have to pour it from a heavy bottle, the 20-liter dispenser bottle comes with a tap that makes things so easy. So you see how simple it is with Jibu? Cooking with Jibu gives you big flavors and great taste without all the stress. Remember to cook with Jibu.
Jibu, transforming opportunity to thrive.
Experience Ghana, your trusted partner in creating unforgettable events. From breathtaking stage designs to dazzling lighting solutions, we bring your vision to life with precision and creativity. Our expert event and consultation services for you can enjoy a stress-free experience. Capture every moment with our services, because every memory deserves to be cherished. Transform your event venue masterpiece with our exquisite interior lighting and permanent designs to suit your style and theme. At Deluxe Experience Ghana, we don't just plan events, we create experiences. Let's make your next event extraordinary. Deluxe Experience Ghana. Think events, think Deluxe. Contact us today on 6783-7006 or 0545-038620 and 0545-037520. Deluxe Experience Ghana. Think events, think Deluxe.
Welcome to VIP Access Podcast. The second season is here.
Chidi.
Take a dive into the stars behind Africa's music industry. From Kenyan contemporary music to hip-hop.
No, I'm happy to be here.
Soul, South African jazz to the best in pop music.
Oh my God. Then 2022 was now the surprise, guys. I'm back. How did imagination rescue me as a kid?
The most powerful stories emerge behind the scenes.
It's like we are all intermingling and cross-pollinating.
I'll always be inspired if you keep on listening.
VIP Access is back like we never left.
Step into the virtual world where our passion for gaming content like you've never seen before. You're welcome to the VGA Esports Show, where we'll be producing top-level esports action in the game all around.
I'm walking alone. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
This is what we want, because without media, VGA approach in creating the content, how they put the graphics together, it's much more appealing. And as I said again and again and again, they have documented our space in video, in graphics, in sounds as well.
VGA Esports Show, coming soon on MX24.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up to updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Step into the world of meets innovation. Beauty goes hand in hand with style. Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. It's Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Drama, betrayal, faith, forbidden love. What would you do when life writes a chapter you didn't ask for? Every broken pen has a story to tell. Every story has a lesson to learn. But the question is, how do you fix it? The Broken Pen Show is back. Real stories, raw truths, and maybe, just maybe, the answers you've been looking for. Hi, ladies. Hi. Your story isn't over. Let's fix it together with a cold glass of Nax cocktail. Catch the Broken Pen Show every Thursday at 8 p.m. on 4 TV. My name is Yabita, and I am your host. Cheers.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music. Ciao!
Hi guys, how you doing? This your boy SDK, and I'm here on MX24. It's fun. It's BL. And it's
What's up, everyone? My name is Adina Thembi, and you're watching MX24. We are fun, fearless, and factual. Get it right.
My name is Akwabwa. You guys are watching MX24. Keep watching. I love you.
The portion they was unknown. What I will become was never ever told. Now you're watching the beast in me unfold. I'm immortal. Dracula untold. What's up, people? This is your rap goddess Eno Baroni, and you watching MX24. Keep watching it. One tear say dead.
This April, don't miss Briefcase, Samuel Hadji's adaptation of Ray Cooney's Funny Money.
Owusu has stolen £1,735,000.
That is money that doesn't exist. So if it doesn't
I can't have stolen it.
Briefcase. Date 18th, 19th, and 20th April 2025. Time 6:59 p.m. Venue ETS Drama Studio. Rate is a cool 100 Ghana cedis. Dial *714*11*33# for tickets on all networks. From the producers of Pyjamas for 5, this is a production you don't want.
Oh, I mean, listen, guys. I am one person who nobody knows what I like. Everybody assumes I like certain things, but you cannot tell. One of the things I love in this life is seeing someone pursue something they love. It's something that excites me. Like, you can be what's the word? But once I see you pursue something you love, it just gives me joy. Like, I don't know, like, I just... And you don't know why I'm saying this thing, because, like, anyway, let's get into why we're here. This is the plug on the AM Club, and yes, it's a good day because we get to sit down with one of our own here at MX24, and we're about to talk about Briefcase. You just watched, that's supposed to be a trailer, right? For a teaser. But I want to believe that I am smart, so... It is supposed to be a stage play.
Yes.
But what we see didn't have any connection with stage. I love what you did right there. Right. Afotey looking very beautiful.
Yes, please.
Oh! You see,
we are the main characters.
You're both the main characters. You're welcome.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Yes, my name is Leo. Yes.
Yeah.
He's a superstar.
Now that you people know that I have seen him on stage, what does it make me? What does it make? Oh, they are lost.
They are lover.
Yeah, because see, I can wake up on Saturday and just go to. I'll just sit at the top corner by myself. Make sure we are home. No snap, nothing. Those are some of the things I love. Recently, I tried to do that with. But except that the thing Aubrey was with me, I didn't like it. So, because when you pay, it feels good. Yeah. I don't know if you have that feeling.
Understand what you're
good
saying.
Free things are good. Me, I like free things. But there are certain things you just want to feel. Yeah. But that's besides the point. Why we are here today is Briefcase. First of all, you're looking stunning.
Thank you.
I love the color coordination. And that's stagecraft.
Of course. Emporium by usual and
you know, no, it's an opportunity to let her advertise.
Of course, my brands must be advertised.
Let's go to Briefcase. Tell us what the story is about. Why people should go to is it showing where at the National Theatre?
No, the Drama Studio.
ETS Drama Studio, University of Ghana.
University of
So
graduate from
Mikita certificate.
Certificate from School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana. University here we are. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so Briefcase is the adaptation of Ray Cooney's Funny Money.
Okay.
And it's a farce.
Oh.
So my husband found a briefcase or picked up the wrong briefcase, and he realized it contains money. He asked to financial freedom because he has worked for some time and he's not getting any gain. He decides that, you know what, we are leaving the country before they find us with the money. And it's met with disagreement from my side, me stressing him out, our friends coming in, police coming in. It's something you don't want to make. I recommend you come and distress.
Yeah, and which pretty much that's what stage play does to me, and so it's something I love to do. So you're the husband, I believe.
Yes, I am.
Dear husband. Or yeri or tete o dear. Enfebida. Enfebida or bravo. I think type of wife don't think. What was your name? How about Japan? Japan. So. Tell us about your role.
I play also in Japan. So it's a very working man,
Okay.
you know, but working hard, you know, overnight, and I feel like, okay, this is my time to, you know, this is my reward for all the years I worked.
Yeah.
I don't care the
We'll find
consequences. I don't care whatever comes up next. I just want to take the money and then fly off with my. She me. It's a lot of challenges. That's where the plot twist is. A lot of, you see, officers coming in, an audience thinking they are coming to make also come share the money. You see other people coming in, they are really change and all of that. So it's a lot of twist in the plot. So if you blink, you
every bit of the play is sending
something
a message.
Different.
I had the Funny Money. But I haven't seen Funny Money. If it's a play.
It is a popular play actually.
And is it a book? Because I know a lot of some of these. It's a book as well. I haven't read it, so I don't know what the story. I don't know what the story is, but but anyway, I think that like you said, if you blink, you miss. Every part of this sends a message that borders on our daily lives. Now, why should I come to watch? And for me, my family, my boyfriend, my girlfriend to come.
Producer.
So, first of all, why you should come and watch. This is a very beautiful story, first of all. Months working, making sure this play happens. And then we are giving you something extra. So we won't spend all this time to give you something shallow or something. So your money, you have value for your money. The ticket is only 100 cedis for. And bulk purchases as well. If you're a family of 10, you can have a discount. If you are buying maybe corporate package, you're buying 20 tickets and all, you can have special discounts as well.
Wonderful.
The 19th and the 20th of April.
That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
3 nights.
You guys like you don't want to go because it's only one day. No,
exactly.
But giving you
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So if you are busy on Friday, there's Saturday. If you are busy on Saturday, there's Sunday.
You cannot miss all 3
and
days.
if you request, popular request comes, maybe we can consider.
Yes.
So of course we may run on Monday.
I love that. But when you were putting together this production, did you have any worry at the back of your mind regarding the participation? To show up, because now we have seen a high for theater, stuff. So we are excited, but it does not mean that they don't face any challenges. It just means that we should build on where we are at right now. We will grow space, so there's hope. But did you have any concern whatsoever?
Yes, we still have a lot of concern. I'm doing this. If you know the venue, Drama Studio, it's an open. It's not so. And we in the season and do play in the open, and that the show must go with or with. I think it's we have a good.
So watching you this morning, looking so beautiful, and as they can see your now, they know that you're stubborn wife. So they are ready to come and see your stubbornness. What's your message to them? Give us more details as well on that.
Okay, so as one of the main characters, I would say pack your bags. If possible, come and sleep at the ATS Drama Studio for 3 days. When you watch it one day, you love to watch it and the next. I'm expecting to see you there because I know this country is stressful. We are all stressed out. So come and distress. You can count on us to help you distress. And we know Easter is usually the whole kwewu, chilling, morning vibe. To make your Easter worth it.
Okay. Well, she has, I mean, there you have it. Message is quite clear. There's a way from 18th to the 20th. That's 18th, 19th, and 20th. Nuna Drama Studio.
Yes.
Just join us there. The rates are very affordable. 100 cedis. So you. What it is that even though you're showing up for them, you're showing up for yourself because that's a way to distress. That's a way to entertain yourself. Any other information we've missed?
Yes, so I think if you want to purchase a ticket, there's a short code. You can get a ticket at the comfort of your home. It's *714*11*33#. So I'll take that again. *714*11*33#.
Awesome.
For the last *11*33# on all networks.
On all networks.
And if you maybe you want to support, sponsor us, you can contact us as Afotey's World on all social media platforms. Our numbers too are on the flyers. You can hit us up and we've got you.
Now, with this is a wonderful thing. I have seen her do her thing, and I have seen you do your thing. How the big names in the industry be passing through?
We have a couple of them coming.
Okay.
And so yeah, expect to.
We're going to be seeing.
Yes, we'll be seeing.
You want to give us a name?
Oh, of course.
Clement will be there. General will be there.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Super Fan Network guys.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. So we're going to be seeing all these people. They're coming to just support and, of course, throw their weight behind the team. But congratulations on this one.
Thank
you. This weekend, we're going to University of Ghana Drama Studio. 100 cedis per Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come on, let's go and have fun. Let's just go and laugh because I know there's a bit of humor. You your stress life. Don't go out. Don't be like my past because me now I go out. Let's go and have in life. People don't that you don't see me doesn't mean I'm not there. Abi?
It's true. Of course.
Let's get support the team over there. I think it's going to be a fantastic show. We've seen the trailer. It's beautiful. The teaser is wonderful. It definitely looks like something that you should go and spend time doing. And you putting your money in here is not a waste of time. How do we connect with you individually if we want to? Again, I see what you do. I see what you do. I want to support personally. I want to jump onto your social media platforms. How do we connect with you?
Okay, so you can reach out to me at afi.nuna on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter, everywhere, afi.nuna. And, update.
Right, so on all social media, it's Afotey 104, so AFOTEY.
Social media. Yeah. I mean, I just couldn't help it. My own used to be
Mimi original.
No, that was intentional. The one before that was Medros. It was Mimi K Mensa 1 2 3 was a 1 2 baby. Because I didn't care about social media. But then it came to original when I started caring about it. I want to say big shout outs to TD Dan. As we're celebrating artists today, artists today, is International World Art Day, and so big shout outs to you. Congratulations. Keep celebrating yourself and know that we appreciate all that you guys do. Keep shining. Yeah. to you in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing. The road lead to University of Ghana Drama Studio. Did you give us the time?
Yes, 6:59 p.m.
6:59.
Yes.
You have to be there 6:59
p.m.
6:50. No, what's Nancy?
Yeah.
59 per not 7 o'clock. 6:59 per show starts.
Yeah.
We are not a part of things that.
Yeah.
So please come there. 6:59.
No
show
Ghana
has
time.
started. No Ghana man time. Let's theater. It's on a platform where the arts you have in there are young people. So the youth also are taking charge right now. So please, as the older folks are going out, we have new crops of stage actors and actors. He happens to be one of them. He also, and so please, let's go and support them as much as we can. Now, thank you so much for part of this morning. AM 24. My name is Miriam Udwak Mensa. Make sure to join the platform GH MX24 also social media platforms. Let's do this again tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. See you.